How to survive a fall from height when it seems impossible. It's probably no secret that 3 to 5% of people all over the world suffer from an acute fear of heights, aka acrophobia. As for the rest of humankind, it's not an overestimation to say that for most people, falling from a big height is one of their worst nightmares. But you might feel better if you learn that there are some tips to survive even this extreme situation. Before you get to know what you should do if you're falling from a huge height and there's no parachute to save the day, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to join us on the bright side of life. Serbian flight attendant Vesna Vulović made the Guinness World Records after surviving a fall from an incredible height of 33,333 feet without a parachute in 1972. She had several broken bones, but made an almost complete recovery. Actually, the fact that she survived was pure luck. But if you combine your luck and your knowledge of the following tips, you might end up as fortunate as this woman. 1. Suppress your panic. This is definitely easier said than done. It's next to impossible to calm down and concentrate when you're plummeting down at a speed of 100 miles per hour. However, by panicking, you'll do nothing to improve your situation. First of all, focus on your breathing. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. This will help clear your mind. Only if you manage to calm down will you be able to find a way to survive. 2. Position your body in the air correctly. You can slightly slow down your fall if you manage to position yourself flat in the air. To do this, spread your body out so that it looks like the letter X. Your body should be in a horizontal position and your front should face the ground. Raise your arms above your head, arch your back, and head upward. This is the only way you can somehow hinder your fall. On the contrary, if you dive toward the ground head first, you'll speed up your fall and minimize the drag. This means that the speed of your fall may reach up to 260 miles per hour. 3. Try to direct your fall either toward a wooded, snowy, or marshy area or toward a parking lot. You can slightly alter the direction of your fall. To steer right or left, you need to lower your corresponding elbow and lean to the side to which you want to turn. To move forward, position your arms at your sides and straighten your legs. If you have to move backwards, push your arms forward and bend your knees. If you land in a forest, tree branches will absorb the impact of your fall. They will also considerably slow down your descent. As a result, you won't hit the ground with as much force. Marshy areas and areas covered with snow work in the same way. If you have a choice, try to fall on a hillside. Its decline will absorb some of the impact. On top of that, your chances of survival will increase if you manage to land on a car. It can save your life by absorbing some of the energy of your fall. The vehicle will deform, but it will make your landing a tiny bit smoother. If none of the things mentioned above are in the vicinity, aim for power lines. It's not the perfect option, of course, but it's still better than falling on the flat ground. Power lines can reduce the impact and absorb most of the energy from your fall. By all means, you should avoid such hard objects as buildings, constructions, flat surfaces, and concrete. 4. What to do if you're going to land in the water. If you realize that your free fall has brought you toward a body of water and that's where you're going to land, immediately rearrange your body. Position yourself vertically and tighten your muscles. You should be falling feet first with your arms pressed tightly to your sides. Keep your feet together. If you're falling head first, hold your body straight and stretch your arms beside your head. This way you'll have more chances of protecting it from a serious injury. At the same time, although water may seem like a perfect alternative to hitting the ground, don't let it fool you. Hitting the surface of the water at high speed will be no better than falling on a sidewalk. 5. Remember the landing stance of a skydiver. If you see that the ground is close, adjust your body in such a way that you'll land on your feet. That's the landing stance of skydivers. Your feet should be pressed to each other. Prepare your knees and hips for a strong impact. At the moment when your feet touch the ground, make sure that your heels point up. The tip of your toes should come into contact with the ground first. It's crucial to land on your feet so that your legs will absorb some of the impact from your landing. Your legs can get seriously injured, but other vital organs won't be harmed that much. 6. Cover your head. The most vulnerable parts of your body are your neck and head. Spinal cord and head injuries are usually life-threatening. That's why when you hit the ground with your feet, try to roll forward. This movement will help you cushion your blow. Cover the back of your head and your neck with your hands and arms. If you also tuck in your chin and bend your neck forward, this will create additional protection for your head. Don't think that this is all empty talk. There's a number of examples proving that people can survive a parachute failure. James Boole, a 31-year-old skydiver from Staffordshire, was filming a stunt in 2009 when something went terribly wrong. He was supposed to land on the side of a snowy mountain. However, owing to a mix-up, he opened his parachute too late. As a result, he fell from a height of 6,000 feet and hit the snow at a speed of 100 miles per hour. Thanks to the snow cushioning his fall, Mr. Boole survived. Both the main and reserve parachutes of Victoria Cilliers, a qualified freefall instructor, failed to open in 2015 when she was skydiving in Wiltshire. She plummeted from a height of 4,000 feet but survived because she landed in a field that had just been plowed. The surface of the field was unusually soft, and this saved Mrs. Cilliers' life. In 2006, Michael Holmes fell from a height of 2 miles after both of his parachutes, the main and the reserve, failed to open. This experienced skydiver from Jersey was lucky to land on a blackberry bush. It saved his life. Christine McKenzie, a 23-year-old South African skydiver, experienced a parachute failure in August 2004. Her reserve parachute also malfunctioned and inflated only partially. The young woman was saved by power lines. She hit them before falling to the ground. Since the power of her landing was partially absorbed by the power lines, Ms. McKenzie managed to survive. Joshua Hansen didn't jump with a parachute. He became the victim of a tragic accident. In January 2007, Mr. Hansen ran out of a hotel elevator, lost his balance, and fell through a window. He plummeted from 200 feet and hit an overhanging roof. After that, he dropped to the ground, but miraculously managed to land on his feet. He had numerous injuries, but lived to tell the tale. Sergeant Nicholas Alchemade, a member of the Royal Air Force, jumped from his plane which caught fire during a battle in 1944. His parachute had been destroyed by the fire, and the man was plummeting toward the ground from a height of 18,000 feet in a free fall. Luckily, his landing was slowed down by deep snow and trees. As a result, the pilot didn't have any serious injuries. Are you terrified of enormous heights? Reveal your fears in the comment section below. Remember to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to join us on the bright side of life.